Good morning, XRP family. XRP 420 here. XRP currently at 52 cents. Today is December 23rd, 2024. Bringing you guys the latest XRP news. Steph's Crypto posted this amazing chart. XRP is extremely close to a huge moonshot. Look how fucking compressed this line is, guys. This shit's going to shoot up at any time. Just sit and be fucking patient. Look at this shit. It's bound to happen at any moment. Another chart, XRP. Well, XRP is ready for a massive pump in $10 plus. I personally think XRP is going to reach that $8 to $10 mark, and that's where I'm going to sell the majority of my holdings. But again, we've been trading sideways, guys, for fucking years. We were suppressed because of the SEC's lawsuit. And now we have that clarity that we need. And we're going to fucking rock it. Just be patient. I'm smoking on some indica today. Gorilla Glue. What are you guys smoking on? CoinDesk posted private equity firm Arum launches a $1 billion equity in debt tokenized fund on the XRP ledger. $1 billion is fucking huge, guys. The price actually didn't go up much, but again, I believe that XRP moves with the market. So Bitcoin is down, the whole market is fucking down. We still really haven't decoupled yet from Bitcoin or Ethereum. But maybe we'll see that in the future. Maybe XRP will be the one moving the market in the next couple of years. Just be patient. As you guys can see, these things are happening. $1 billion in equity and debt tokenized funds on the XRP ledger on top of the other meme coins and shit that are on there now. The fucking sky is the limit. Good Morning Crypto posted this just in. SEC versus Ripple XRP update. Hold on, guys. Let me light my blunt back up. Pursuant to Second Circuit Local Rule 12.2, the Appeals Council acknowledgement and notice of appearance was due on October 18, 2024. So I was reading this, guys, and this actually wasn't meant for the SEC. This was meant for Chris Larson. And what pisses me off is that the SEC filed their Part C form late. They were 24 hours late. But then Chris Larson gets penalized right after, saying that they haven't received his acknowledgement of notice of appearance on behalf of Ripple. So I just thought this was fucking insane. The whole system and everything that's going on right now, I feel is going on right now is a fucking show. I feel like this case could possibly be fucking dismissed. Well, not the case, but the appeals on both sides may end up becoming dismissed. And I think that this could be happening around election time. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. And as you guys can see, appealee Chris Larson for failure to file an appearance. Trent Hung posted this. Ripple's legal team missed the deadline to submit acknowledgement and notice of appearance, but the court granted a 14-day extension until November 1st. If they fail to file by then, they risk being barred from presenting arguments. Ripple's lawyers need to prioritize this to avoid jeopardizing their case. It's just, this is insane. The SEC files late, and then the Ripple team gets penalized for it. But, again, it's all show. The world's a stage. I think this shit's going to be over by election time. What do you guys think? Alex Cobb posted this. Guys, fucking listen to me. XRPL Meme Tokens season is booming. That is true. I'm not investing in that shit because I'm only investing in utility. I'm not investing in any meme coins. I don't own any Doge. I don't own any fucking Shiba Inu. If you guys do, hey, I totally respect it. It's your money. Do whatever the fuck you please with it. But me personally, I'm not throwing any of my money into that shit because if it goes to zero, I'll have a way more level-headed, or if XRP fucking goes to zero, at least I'll know that I invested in utility versus some shit that people are saying to buy that has zero utility and is literally a fucking joke. So that's just me personally. XRP is on MetaMask now. Elon literally talked about XRP. Elon is supporting John Deaton, who is a lawyer and defended us in the SEC versus Ripple case, and he's a huge ally of ours. So if he does go into office, it's going to be huge for XRP holders. And Chris Larson also donated $10 million of XRP to Kamala. So that's another reason I think the world's a stage, because he's actually sent more than that, guys. I think he sent almost $30 million in total. So realistically, Chris and Ripple know more than the fuck we know. These are billionaires, millionaires, and billionaires we're talking about. They're playing by a different game. And yes, I want Trump to go into office, but realistically, who knows what the fuck's going to happen? I think the whole shit's rigged. I mean, of course, I'm voting for Trump because he's pro-crypto and most Republicans are pro-crypto right now. But we don't know what the fuck they know behind the scenes and why he's donating all this money. People are bashing him, but I think there's an ulterior motive, honestly. Subjective views. Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson talk digital asset ETFs with crypto counsel Sheila Waring at the Philadelphia Fed. Let's check this shit out.
US-based customer base. So then I think we have to get into a conversation. Well, we can talk about ETFs briefly, but I'd actually rather, before we talk about that, because I think it's less, people kind of understand what that is. I'm curious, I will be curious to get your take on whether you think the resolution of the appeal will lead to an ETF and how you think about ETFs as an institution. Well, let's talk about that actually. Do you think, first of all, do you think they're connected? And secondly, do you think that the advent of ETFs in general, leaving aside an XRP ETF, but just in general of ETFs, do you think that that is a marker of an evolution? And what do you think that means for how the regulatory environment, particularly prudentials, kind of see, right, these assets, given that they're now being embraced in many ways, some of them, by institutions? Chris, you want to go first?
Yeah, I mean, I think the ETF just represents another step in the evolution of these things going mainstream, right? And that's a good thing. I also think that lends itself to more long-term holding. And, you know, these are currencies.
Not to pause at you guys, but listen to what he said. He said it's another token for us to go mainstream, which means we're still ahead of the fucking curve. This shit hasn't even went mainstream yet. Just be patient.
They do have a key role in payments, but I think they also are a macro hedge on a world of uncertainty. And particularly in this world where you see governments pretty much all around the world sort of giving up on sort of deficit vigilance, right? So it doesn't matter the party anymore. We sort of lost our minds on deficits. Look, we're all going to have to adjust. There's going to be a price to be paid at some point. But I think that's part of the reason why digital assets, fit into the world very nicely. And no surprise that happened after the 2008 crisis. And I think we still have a lot of elements that make people want these assets. So ETFs are a nice way for long-term holding. That's probably more constructive to these markets anyway, right, as long-term holders. And I think it moves away from any notion of like, hey, this is just speculation. There's clearly speculation in any market. Some of that can be even healthy because it offsets folks that are trying to hedge, as any sort of economist would tell you. But I think it's a good development.
I'll just say I think it's been exciting to watch this is no longer the fringe. It's BlackRock. These are major players that have entered the space. And, the Bitcoin ETF, my understanding, is the most successful ETF ever introduced. I think there's $17 billion of inflows. Now, again, just because I can't pass an opportunity to take a pot shot at the SEC, keep in mind, they were actually dragged kicking and screaming into the approval of the ETF. A court ordered them to, kind of finally, okay, the quote was, you're being arbitrary and capricious in their implementation of the law. And so the Bitcoin ETF, it's like there's clearly a lot of demand, and that has been successful. Interestingly, there were 2 filings around an XRP ETF, and then the next day the SEC announced they're going to appeal parts of the decision, which was, again, I think this doesn't feel like somebody who's trying to work constructively and with the core mission of to protect investors.
So as you guys see, we're still early to the party. And like Brad said, 2 XRP ETFs were filed right before the appeal. So this shit's bound to happen. Fuck the SEC. Fuck old Gary Gensler. Trump's about to be president, we're hoping. Trump already promised he's going to fire Gary Gensler day 1. And what the fuck you think's going to happen with the XRP case? This shit's going to be done. And we're going to the fucking moon. Sorry guys, wrong post. I don't know what that is. Pharaoh X33 posted, more dips, bear traps are likely coming. They really trying to shake as many people out as they can. It's very true, guys. Dips will remain for buying. Stay focused. Elections in a couple of weeks. The fun starts after. Stay focused, guys. Stay focused. They're trying to shake you out. You don't want to be that guy that sells because you're frustrated and you've been in this shit for too long. And then you turn on your TV and you check your Coinbase app or whatever you guys are holding your crypto on. And this shit goes to the fucking moon. You're going to be looking fucking stupid. Like I said, if you guys are in an emergency, you guys got bills to pay, mortgages or whatever, rent, car notes, do what you got to do. If you got to dibble and dabble in that, you still got to survive out here. But if you're in a good place and you can manage and you cannot touch your investments, then just fucking hold so we can all eat. I'll see you guys at the fucking yacht party. DOQ posted, Trump met with Ripple at the White House in 2018. One time in September and the other meeting in October. Both meetings took up nearly the entire day. Do you guys think that was a fucking coincidence? Do you guys think it's a coincidence that Elon Musk won't talk on XRP or the XRPL, but will constantly talk on Bitcoin and Ethereum and Dogecoin and fucking Shiba Inu? There's a reason. There's contracts in place. There's paperwork in place that we don't know about. And they're waiting for the right time. Just be patient so you guys can get a piece of the fucking bread. Echo posted, if you own XRP, be blessed. So many great things are coming. God's going to bless you guys. I feel like all of us are in XRP for a reason. Just stay focused. Stay hungry. And May Williams said, still waiting. It's been 84 years. I hear you, brother. It feels like it's been a fucking lifetime. I agree. But you're not going to get rich overnight. Warren Buffett didn't get rich overnight. That old fucker's been investing since he's been fucking in his 20s, I think. And all of the companies he invested in eventually grew over time. You know what I mean? Yeah, it feels like XRP's been a bit longer. I mean, it's been a few years. I get it. In that time frame, fucking Bitcoins went from 7K to 7,000 to 70,000, which is insane. I get it. But we're going off of utility here. If you guys are in Bitcoin or Ethereum, I think both of them are going to go up. Shit, if you want to put money in those two, I would. Shit, why not? The fucking system is betting for them. The system is helping them out, getting them ahead, right? Fucking ETHgate and them saying that they don't know who the fuck Satoshi Nakamoto is and all that bullshit. They know exactly who the fuck he is. They wouldn't have a whole asset class behind Bitcoin if they didn't know where the fuck it came from. It could be fucking, that money could be funneling to China or whoever the fuck. You actually think the U.S. doesn't know where the fuck Bitcoin came from, guys? Let's be realistic here. An asset that costs that much money, get the fuck out of here. Make it make sense. Stay locked in. eGrad Crypto. Generational wealth starts with one risk taker. You're that fucking risk taker. I'm that risk taker. My family came from nothing. I grew up in a fucking hood. I'm sure some of you guys have other stories. I became financially literate in my 20s. And, I started making good investments. And, I have a group around me now who think similar minded. And I hope you guys do as well. And that's why I'm here sharing my knowledge. But all it takes is one, guys. All it takes is one to be that light at the end of the tunnel. Stay focused. Stay hungry. It's your boy XRP 420 here. October 23rd, 2024. I'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I've been seeing a lot of comments. Thank you for all the love, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.